All right, guys, so just a reminder that when we do the number string, we want to write our numbers so that we can see the patterns. And when we talk about our answers today, I want you to explain how you got your answer. What math did you do to solve the problem? This is called explaining your thinking. And we're getting so much better at this, but that's why we keep practicing to make sure we can explain our thinking. So here is our first problem. I gave you two to give you a little bit more of a challenge. So I would like you to solve them both. And if you are chosen to share, or if you feel like being a risk taker to share today, I would like you to share how you solved both problems and any strategies that you used today. Thank you for you risk takers that have been working on sharing. And I appreciate the risk takers who are also providing feedback. It is not a simple thing to provide feedback to our friends. So I appreciate all of you for doing that. And today in math, we are reviewing place value because I've noticed that some of us are still struggling a little bit with how to put our numbers together and how to add things up so they make sense. So that's actually something we're going to work on today and tomorrow in different ways. But today, I got confused for a second. Okay, you have two seesaw activities to do today. Your first one is place value charts. And there's actually in the directions an example of how you're going to do this yourself. So let me show you the student example of what you're going to do. You guys are going to use the place value chart and put the correct headings on the top. Do you see right here where it says headings? It's red. Headings go at the top. Those are the words that give a column its name. Digits are already there for us. Then what I want you to do is I want you to, you can either, I'm going to give you a couple of options, draw the base 10 blocks or use the shapes to build your base 10 blocks. But you're going to want to shrink them down so that they fit in the box. As best as you can. Then you're going to write the values. So when I say values, and again, you can look at the directions if you forget, it's how much a column is worth. So if this is my ones column, and I decided that I want to use shapes, I'm going to need 7 shapes of base 10. The value of this column is 7. This column is worth 7 because there are 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. on this page, there are numbers built with base 10 blocks. I want to know the value of the base 10 blocks. The value means all of it put together. And there's been a couple of questions about only counting the tens because these are called base 10 blocks. And that is a very legitimate question. But what base 10 means is that it means these blocks are groups of 10. We are looking at them in tens. That's how they got their name. I think like a million longs ago, mathematicians decided that they were going to make some very, very, very difficult names for things to trick third graders in math. And that's why they're called base 10 blocks, just to trick you.